Before I start my presentation, I have prepared a short video, so please enjoy the video first.
Learner beings always evolve. This is the case with Yeonsu, where Songdo International City is. Yeonsu-gu, which started out as a lifelong learning city in 2003, was designated as a special education and globalization place and was selected as a member city of UNESCO GNLC in 2018. Yeonsu-gu, which has been serving as an international community to create a sustainable and comprehensive lifetime learning for everyone system that no one is left behind, was selected as a coordinator city to host a cluster of global civic education at the 4th World Learning Cities. The evolution of GNLC Yeonsu, which opens the future thought sharing from now on, is beginning. Yeonsu, a long-standing historical city where Baekje envoys, who started diplomatic relations with China more than 1,600 years ago, stood as a key locations in the Pacific periphery, where 15 international organizations, including 7 UN organizations and GCF, 10 prestigious global universities, and global companies were concentrated, with UNAPC-ICT, UNISDR, UNESCAP, and other UN-affiliated organizations. Experience the diverse cultures of the world at the Foreign Language Open Center and the International Language Experience Center, and become closer to the global neighbors. We'll promote a new tomorrow. Digital technology, which alienates vulnerable groups, is different in Yeonsu. Cafes, parks, residential areas, and subway idle spaces are transformed into learning spaces, realizing a place of lifelong education that meets within 10 minutes. Local recipients receive media training and utilize free equipment and facilities to make their own Yeonsu Village TV broadcasts such as Resident Village Broadcasting Team, Yeonsu Reporter, and Village Broadcasting Content. In particular, Yeonsu Story is a legacy for future generations and a channel for connecting generations. Smart Learning City will lead the 4th Industrial Revolution. Breaking down the barriers between learning creates a new standard for smart learning. The challenge is the mission of the time given to us. We are ready for the big world. Beyond Yeonsu, beyond the Republic of Korea, beyond the Asia Pacific, and into the world.
Hello, I'm Go Nam-seok. I'm the mayor of Yeonsu City. First off, to establish the sustainable cooperative framework, we are here today at 2020 Yeonsu Asia Pacific GNLC Network Conference, and it is my great pleasure to be here to introduce to you our city. It's a great honor indeed. So today, I'm here today to talk to you about live learning of Yeonsu City and our vision, and above all, Asia Pacific GNLC Framework Establishment Action Plans. First, let me talk to you briefly about Yeonsu City. Yeonsu City was designated back in 2003 as the lifelong learning city by Ministry of Education. And by establishing dedicated department, we have strengthened and positioned ourselves as the lifelong learning city in Korea. We are in Incheon City and we have 380,000 population. And we also were designated by Free Economic Zone. So with the smart city infrastructure, we are developing as a global hub city. Also, back in 2012, we also were designated by Global Education Special Zone. So we now have global universities and we are working on cooperative projects with them. Media Center, Welfare Center, Happy Learning Center, we have established various different lifelong learning related centers within the city. 2020, the whole world was faced with the unprecedented challenge, and this has also gave a huge impact on the life learning. Schools were shut down, and our efforts had to be stopped. But now it's time for us to get back up again. Why? Because to strengthen learners, we provide initiatives and through that, sustainable, inclusive city. This is our mission and we have to achieve this. And that is why Yeonsu, in this post-corona era, is working on establishing new normal in this education sector, and we had to make decisive actions. First, offline-centered paradigm had to be shifted. Second, physical access should be improved with technological learning. So that should have been our focus. That should be our focus. And third, we have to provide diverse curriculum management, and we also need to create the education environment that puts the site at the very center. Also, to advance as a global lifelong learning city, first, we have learned from the Golden Harbor ecosystem learning city, and second, roofless campus. Third, 100 years future city Yeonsu. Fourth, city that is going global. So with these four visions, we have been pushing forward with various projects. And with these visions, and to achieve these visions, we are working with various ministries within our city and gather all the valuable resources to run relevant programs. Also, from the local government to the central government and to the global community, we are holding various events, and these efforts to strengthen cooperative moves will be a great help to our journey. Yeonsu, back in 2019, had joined GNLC, and as a part of the global community, we'll be strengthening our efforts. Back in 2019, in Colombia, in the fourth conference, we introduced our city to the global community, and with many people's support, we have become and selected as the coordinator city of GNLC. I thank you for your support. In 2020, Yeonsu will be taking a greater step, and we are building the cornerstones. As a coordinator city, along with the Civil Education Forum, we have hosted various events, and we are also working very hard on hosting the fifth ICLC International Conference. We have submitted application. So please give us a big hand if you think that Yeonsu should be the hosting city. Thank you. With your support, I hope that Acherena and other relevant officials will be evaluating our city in the way that we all wish for. And these are the efforts that we'll be putting first in the post-corona era to define new normal. We'll be working with global scholars for our shared vision. And second, with the conference, book festival, climate change day, and media festival, we'll be dealing with various global events so that we can make this conference as the venue for a true global festival. Third, fireworks, study, culture tour will be the ones that we'll be working on to deliver you unforgettable memory. Once again, I look forward to your continued support. Third is our proposal to activate our GNLC network in Asia Pacific region. We have shining culture in this region, and it is emerging as the very center of the world. And of 175 member cities, we have more than 70 cities. So to strengthen the capabilities, we are looking at the importance of lifelong city. Above all, I believe that happiness of the learner should be at the center of all these efforts. And with this, we need to join our forces together. So now is the time, more than any time than ever, we need to show our strength and our inclusiveness to the world. Each individual's capabilities, development, and sustainable development, we need to present these positive impacts to all these, and through mutual cooperation, we need to set up and build specialized capabilities. And if we promote our network, then we can expect synergistic effects down the road. Asia Pacific that is becoming one. Asia Pacific GNLC that is becoming one. To that end, Yeonsu, the global learning city of Korea, will be joining in the journey. And I hope that we can all enjoy enjoyable life through lifelong learning. Thank you.